Hey, team. All right, friends, I'm going to use a ball today. I know that's not on the thing. Alas, I'm going to use it. Anything you do on the ball, you could do flat on the floor instead. But what you would want is something that you can do an inner thigh squeeze with. So again, that can be something you have. So in a seated position, that could be something that you can put in between your legs, or we'll be using the ball for that. But you get to pick. But from the beginning, you're seated either on a chair or the ball, and then you take that right leg and close up. The farther forward, so we start with those leg lifts that are going to rehab and contract the muscles around the knee, around the hip, and so each foot position pointed straight ahead is going to have a different muscle contraction than when we turn out and when we turn in. If my leg is feeling too heavy, I roll back. If my leg is feeling not heavy enough, I roll forward. I don't like it when you're not laying on the floor. I'm never falling in love. Last 8, 7, 6, 5. See if you can lift that just a little higher too. In 3. Last 2. Now take the toes and turn them out. So again, that contracts in a little bit different way when you come into that external rotation. Your abdominals are strong and tight the entire time, so we just want to watch that we're not slouching here. We lift up nice and tall in those leg lifts. 8 more, last 8, 7, and 6. Last 2. Now take the toes, turn them in, internal rotation team. Are you trying to get the Bosu? Grab your own obstacle. Reconnect your abdominals, team. So in that seated position, having that nice upright body is going to stay down. 4, down. Last 2, and 1. Now left leg, team, straight up. The toes are straight to the ceiling. See if you don't jump. Oh, where should I go? I feel like the last ball workout, she ended up on my lap. Hopefully we can avoid that. One more, last 4, 3. In 2, take the toes, turn them out, team. That leg should be feeling so heavy. So again, if it doesn't, you want to lift it higher, or roll forward, or bring your bottom further forward on the chair. Where's your sister? Grayson's like, thanks a lot. Last 4, 3, into, take the toes, turn them all the way in. From here, we're going to come into those inner thigh squeezes. So again, the intention, we've started out rehabbing, working the quad, working the leg, but in a PT rehab sense, for the knee, supporting muscles that support the knee and the hip, 4 more, and then we'll press the hips forward for those inner thigh squeezes. So team, both feet can be down. You can grab something to squeeze in here. Otherwise, you come into that position where your hips are forward and then inner thigh squeeze in on the ball. Keeping your glutes tight, keeping your abdominals strong, and then stacking the shoulders over the hips. When you're doing those pulses, it's easy to bounce on the ball. So you want to make sure that you're not bouncing up and down, but rather contract, release, contract, release. You want to make your inner thighs heat up. So again, as you're squeezing into the ball, adduction. As we work the inner thighs, the pelvic floor, the low stomach engages, and we have that stronger, tighter pelvic floor and low stomach. It's easy to let this all go. Pull up strong. Last 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 2. Now squeeze and pause. So you go 3, 2, 1, release. Squeeze, 2, 1, release. Squeeze, 2, 1, release. Squeeze, 2, 1, release. Tight. Release. Tight. 2 more. Last one. And then singles in and out team. Tight, release. Tight, release. So different than pulses, different than that 3 pulse and release. Now you have that stronger, tighter contraction in that slower range. All right. Did you have a good day? Did you have a good day? 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5. In 4, we transition to some abdominals team. Last 2 and 1. Now bring your feet forward. You're going to roll so that your back is on that ball and then lift. Like no fair. So I could do the same thing, team flat on the mat instead. We'll transition. So from our ball work, I could also do that when working on the BOSU with those crunches. You could do that as well. We're going to do our position on the floor with our weights on our ball. But you could do that same on a BOSU or on the floor. 4, 3, into. Now lift and bend right. So you lift, bend, center, again. Lift. Now different than when we're on the BOSU, you can change and constantly adapt how your back rolls over that ball and where your foot position is, but we don't want to release the abs right there. So think tight, and then right here, tight hold it. So it's going to be tempting to let the abdominal muscles go as you come into that flexion and extension. 1 more. Same side, rotate this time. Lift, twist, lift, twist. Seven, 6, and 5. Last 4. 3, 2. Last 1. Now pulse to the right team. Another day. Tiny, tiny little movement. If I go too big, I'm using momentum and wrenching on my neck. Make it small and tight. Another day. Last 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lift and bend left. So we lift, bend it, center and down. Lift, bend. Tight, tight. Bottom, bottom. Same thing, team. As you contract, you want to watch that you're not allowing that to let go when you come up to the top and when you come around on the back side, right there. One more, one more. Now lift and twist. Four more. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Now pulse over to the left, tiny, tiny. Scoop and hollow the navel to spine. Wow. Last 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now center to the right, center to the left. Subtle, subtle, subtle. Four more, last 4. In 3, last 2, last 1, and pick up your weights, team. Now, as we pick up our weights, you're going to take your body so it's over the ball. So check out the change. Now, you can take a mat under your knees if you're tall. Mine filling the floor. And then curl. Up and down, team. Sorry. You're adding gravity load to the down on the weights, team. 8, 7, last 4, 2, now up 2, down 2, lift up, and down, up. Pull your abs in so tight. 4, 3, last 2. They're going to get heavy fast, friends. Now alternate right arm, left arm. I could be seated on a bench, so similar to that preacher curl or concentrated curl. Last 4, 3, 2, now just your right arm, 8. Last 4, 2, 1, left arm isolated. Pull your abs in. Last 4, 2, both arms up 2, and down, up. So that gravity load is going to make a big difference, team. 4, last 3, 2, last 1. Now finish, team. Hold it halfway and close. Draw the navel to spine. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, last 2, and 1. Now back extension, team. Set your weights down. Lift your back. So I could be on the floor flat, just like I'm in my swimming position. 8, 7. So it's like a reverse crunch team. In 4, 3, 2. Now lift and bend right. Lift, bend, center, and down. Lift, bend, center, and down. Lift, bend. Ba-da-ba. 4 more. Last 3, 2, last 1. Now reverse other side. Lift. I could do that off of Bosu. You got that lifestyle on. 4 more. La, 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 la. 3, 2, last 1, and 4. Tiny, tiny. 8 more, last 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and come up into a seated position, team. Now, when we're seated on a ball, a chair, whatever you're on, it's going to take those micro movements out, so you have to work a little bit harder when we don't have the body moving around. That's what we're after, team. La, 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 la. Now, in a moment, it's going to be challenging with the dog bites, but you're going to take your right leg and extend. That's kind of a bully movement. 8 more. 4 more. Good job. And same arms, other leg. Same thing, if you're on a chair or a ball, Bosu, whatever it is, if I roll farther forward, that's going to make my leg heavier and my abs work harder. If I roll farther back, that's going to be more assisted. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4. Last 2, and 1. Press up, team. I know that it's okay. Sit nice and tall. 8 more, team. Now, similar to a deadlift. 7, 6. So I have my feet butted up against the mat so that I have a little bit more leverage. Depends on your setup. Now check it, team. Tip forward, tricep kick back, and then center and lift. Tip, press, and lift. Tip, press, press, lift it. Do. And again, using that seated position, regardless of what we're on, to increase the load of the weights. Last 8. 7, 6, 4 more. 2 more. Last one. All right, now hold the kickback team right here. The farther forward you lean in, the heavier the weight will be. Up, up, up. 8 more. Woo. 7. 4. Last 2. Alternate. Right, left, right, left. Last 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Now pulse your elbows straight up. Last 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. All right, team. Now, as we wrap up our final, so again, you get to pick your feet flat on your back. Just scooch back on the screen. Now, you lift into a bridge position, and then chest press. Abdominals are tight. Your glutes are cinched shut. So you want to make sure that you're not letting your hips sag. Gracie's covering for me, so I can have all sorts of bad form. Three more. Last 2. All right, team. Now drop your bottom. Drop the elbows. Hips down. Two more. Last one. And triceps stay behind. Navel to spine team. Abs are so tight. Seven. 5 fall over. You keep going. 2 more. Chest press, triceps. Chest press, triceps. Now check it. On the chest press, drop your hips and then keep the hips up. Drop your hips, keep the hips up. Drop it. It's not anyone. Four more. 3. 2. Whether you're on the bosu or the ball, your head should be supported, team. And slides. My own little reaction training over here. Two more. Arms straight back, slow, and then open and close twice. Take it back slow. Open. All right, team, now check it. Take it back slow. Open and chest press. Take it back slow. Open, chest press. Slow. Open, bend, you. 4 more. Open, chest press. 3 more, straight back. 2 more. Straight back. All right, team. Now take the weights down and pulse the hips up. So finishing with that bridge set, team. And then we'll take it, so we bridge here, and then we'll waltz it. Inside 5 minutes, strong and tight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then hold it up, knees in and out. Tight, in. So that abduction, team, as you're drawing the knees in, your body is still lifting. Last 2. Now hold the knees in and pull. More, last 8, 7, 6, come on glutes, last 4, 3, 2, now open the legs back up and pull the heels up. Heels stay up and pulse your bridge. Back side. I believe that here, Cindy. 8 more. 4. Hold the heels up, hold the knees in and out, in and out, in and out. So now you're holding your bridge, holding your releve, calf raise, and then abduction. 8, 7, 6, last 5, 4, 2, knees in, close the hips up. So now your knees are in, your heels are lifted, and you're squeezing the knees up. That can be the same off the chair, off the couch. Hearing how much I miss you, how to feel sorry for them. Still never know you the way that I do. And pictured I was driving home to you. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, I forgot one thing. We have a quick little set of tricep push-ups, and then we waltz it to finish. So on your push-ups, you're bringing your hands so that your elbows come down to the floor. Now, that could be as far forward or as far back as you want. But you want to make sure that your elbows, when they come down, they're not coming up and two. So you drop together and lift. Elbows in. See how narrow you can draw the elbows. All right, team, walk forward an inch. Triceps. They should be burning if you're not walk forward, team. 8, 7, 6. 2 more. And 1. All right, team. Now go ahead and roll it back. Ball comes up against the wall, or you're just in a wall 6. So you get to 15 and then come down and hold. So in that position, I could have my back without the ball up against the wall. But what you want to watch is that your shoulder blades are pressed back. So these are going to want to tip forward. That's not valuable for walking away from our time together. You want to make it harder. You're so nice. You're so nice. See if you can go lower. You're heavy, girl. Shoulders set. Now take that right foot. Stabilize, left foot on the right knee. Makes me nervous if you will not come over. See how low you can get right with just that. I don't trust you. 10 seconds. Open up that heart. Right. And switch. Bring it home, team. Left leg stabilizes. See how close you can get to 90 degrees here. Scoop and hollow your abs. So again, if we're pressing into the wall and pressing into the ball, it's like a stretch for the pecs. 20 little seconds. We got it. So we finish in a way intentionally that should open up the heart, open up the body, so that we walk away from here standing a little bit taller, a little bit better posture, 5 little seconds. And come out of it. So just like usual, team, if you want to repeat from the front, go for it. Legs are nice and wide. Reach forward. Walk the hands to the left. Stretch the right obliques. And switch. And center. Now slowly roll all the way up. Squeeze your bottom. Pull your belly button in. Stack the shoulders. Big breath in. We fold forward one more time. Exhale. Dive to the ground. Whatever stress you can let go of, whether that's physical, mental, emotional. Release what you don't need to hang on to. And then slowly roll all the way up. Squeeze your behind, pull your belly button in, pull those shoulders back. Your heart is open. Big breath. And exhale. Give yourselves a big hand. Good work today, team. Thank you so much for being here. Playing on the ball for a second with me. And until tomorrow. So tomorrow is a rerun, and then Friday is boxing strength, if I remember correctly. I'll double check. But just know that I hope that you feel how loved and supported you are. I hope you can launch into the rest of your day in a better heart and head space. And I will see you soon.